Good morning, welcome back to casa.texpina. We're on build day number 220 this beautiful Monday morning. We got about half of the crew here. We're going to walk you around and show you where everybody's at and what they're working on. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing this morning coming onto the site, Mr. Ricky is continuing with the painting of our sliding gate, and Mr. Lloyd is continuing with the painting of the exterior walls here. So we're getting around, starting to work around to the front side of the building. Looks like he's getting ready to go to the front side next. And let's go ahead and take a walk inside and see where the rest of our crew are at. Engineer's brother-in-law, Chief of Operations Al, is on site. We're prepping doors, getting rid of some old boxes, doing some cabinetry work. These are prepping for the master bath cabinets this morning. Mr. Wilson here is continuing to work sanding and painting for the living room archway here. So we're continuing with that. And in the master bedroom, our electricians are starting to work on the pin light installations and electrical outlets all the way around the house. And again, like I said, in the master bath, we're working on cabinetry. So underneath the his and hers lavatories, that's where we're getting cabinets put in. And last but not least, even our good foreman, Mr. Marlin, is continuing with the tiling of the risers. I was corrected the other day, these are not kick plates, they're risers. Kick plates are on doors, on stair steps they're called risers. Okay, so that's getting prepped today. Alright, getting the sliding gate is getting painted. Almost done with the first coat. We'll rough it up a little bit and do it one more time. And then the gold castings. Also getting our garbage or construction debris, as more politely called. Our construction debris is getting hauled away. So this is the first trip for today. Hopefully they make another one, because we've got a large pile on the other side of the road. And of course you need to keep the construction site presentable. So that's what we're working on. And Mr. Lloyd is getting some of the finer details of the paint around the around the air condition condensers. So working on that. All right, so we're putting in some of the lights and the outlets going around the building, going around the room. So yeah, we've got the two hots coming in, and then they use one to go to the ground here within the plate. This is screwed into the metal boxes. This is why our guys used metal boxes for the outlet boxes. And these are all, the way they're describing it to me, these outlets will then be grounded based on the ground rod that's going to be over at the main panel. So, and here in the master bath, the his and hers vanity are getting their cabinetry fabricated on site. So, as with most of our cabinets here, none of it is prefabbed. Everything is crafted and produced, fabricated on site by hand. So these guys have got some amazing talent. It's nice to see when it comes in. We'll see the fruition in a couple days. So Mr. Henry here's removing the masking tape from the edge of the door frame, and Mr. Stanley down here is going to start sanding and painting around the door frame, so we get this area here on the front entrance, at least with the first coat of paint, so that it's prepped. Engineer said he would like to see the main door in place soon. So our electricians, in addition to wiring in the outlets around the bedroom, are going to start, or they're going to hang the ceiling fan that we've gotten for a couple of the guest rooms and our rooms. So we'll see, at least we'll see them hanging in place possibly by the end of the day. All right, so the electricians have hung the ceiling fan. So we have it's a light with the ceiling fans go out by centrifugal force. It actually has a fairly good downdraft on it, and it's all remote controlled, three-way light. So the lights got 3 different temperature colors. Yeah, looks good. Oh, how's it going there, Rick Casso? Picasso, ne? Almost. Woo. And up here in the corner, we've got fiber optic being installed. So we're not even in the house yet. We already got fiber optic going. Hey, sweet, sweet, sweet. Our subdivision is just now starting to get fiber optic, so that's a big plus. Even though the house isn't ready yet, we've got an extension cord to where they'll be able to leave the router on 24 hours to initialize. And that's what they're working on here in the corner. So when the CCTV guys come back, we'll be ready to go. Looks like Mr. Picasso Ricky is done. We have dark gray and gold castings on all of our gate and sliding gate and fence grills. So the metal portion of our fencing, our perimeter fence, is complete. Let me go walk around to the front real quick. And up here on the front, we are going to go with the lower colored portion here. The engineer came back by. These actually are the same two colors of paint. It's just this is one coat of a flat paint, and this down here is the second coat of paint, which is a semi-gloss. So we're going to end up going with the semi-gloss for 2 coats of paint on all of the posts. The walls, actually what's funny is that color is the same as our interior walls. It's just that because it's outside, it looks white. So we're actually going to go a little bit lighter shade of the yellow here and go all along the walls with that color. The engineer is looking at it, and Miss Emie are looking at it and saying, we want to have the post be the accent piece, and the walls, the lower wall portions as well as the big walls on the sides, to be a little bit lighter color, so as not to detract so much from the house. So that'll be coming later this week, maybe. Depends on how paint supplies are running this week. So as soon as they get in and they start painting, we will show you what's going on. But for now, the main entrance has gotten its first coat of prime coat paint. So the base coat of paint is all around the door. Notice we do still have the masking tape on there to protect the wood that Mr. Andy and Mr. Henry spent so much time on Saturday putting into place. Looking really nice. And Mr. Lloyd over there in the corner is still working on painting our exterior walls. He's almost halfway around the house already. So this is just first coat on this section, but he's working it. And the big plus for today, we are going high speed. What you see here in the corner is our fiber internet. We got hooked up today. Yes, no more slow uploads in the middle of the night. All right, walking into Club Casa.texpina. We've got songs and lights and everything going on in here. So we've got our LED lights, pin lights put into place. This, I believe, is the first room to have everything installed, including the outlets. Well, we're almost there. Let's back that track that up a little bit. We're sitting at about maybe, I'd say about 80% on the electrical outlets, just in the bedroom piece. All right, and the master closet, we're starting to get lights put in. So this is pin lights. Yeah, so we're getting all lined up. Mr. Allen's helping out Mr. Cho, our electrician, get them all lined up, make sure they're straight and square. We'll have something else come in as well. All right, and Mr. Allen is still continuing to work on our under sink cabinets. We've got under sink cabinet here, number 1 for Miss Emie, and on this side is going to be pull-out drawers. Oh, look at that, soft close. Galing, galing. Very good. And then still working on mine a little bit at a time. Of course, Miss Emie first. Miss Emie first. And our foreman, Mr. Marlin, is putting in the door locks. We're starting to put in the holes in the frame here where the door is going to go in, or where the latch goes in. Latch goes in here. That's what he's working on. Yeah. Yes, that's what that's going to look like. I mentioned earlier, construction does create lots and lots of debris. This is round 3 for these guys just today. So we've created much refuse over the last couple weeks. So I'm very happy to see them picking up the refuse and the construction debris and taking it off site. Thank you, thank you. All right, coming up into the media room. We are getting the grayscale appearance here. So we got a medium color gray on the walls. And believe it or not, the screen for the projector wall, or the projector wall screen, is a very light gray, flat. So the first thing we're going to try is to use the wall by itself as the projector screen, just out of curiosity to see if it works and we can do it that way. So that's why we went with a flat paint, because we didn't want all the light reflecting back at us. But this is still just the first coat. Looks good, looks good. And we're going to keep the white ceiling for now. That may change later. We'll have to see what the interior designer says. Alrighty folks, it's yabba dabba do time. At least that's what Miss Emie just said. She goes, it's yabba dabba do time. It's time to go. So yeah, it's time to go. We got a great start for the week. We are going high speed, going fiber optic. So no more middle of the night uploads. So very happy for me. I get a full night's sleep for a change. We got a lot of stuff started with lights, more painting, door locks, you name it. We got a lot of stuff underway today. So good start to the week. So we're gonna do this again tomorrow. If y'all like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here, and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow, have a great afternoon, and God bless. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing today, boys.